I am sorry about that abrupt end there, guys. Let's continue on right here. So what we're going to do is we can also notice that this right here, where it equals 0 is 180 degrees, and that was off your unit circle, or rather pi, radians. Where it was equal to 1 was 90 degrees, or again, pi by 2 radians. And where it was equal to -1 was 270 degrees, or 3 pi by 2 radians. Now, you'll notice that one cycle right here, so from there to there, after that one cycle, it just starts repeating itself over and over and over again. If you extend the window settings, you'll see this very, very clearly. So we call this span right there the period. And the period is the time for one full cycle. That is going to come into play later, and that is going to be important, but we're not going to worry about this right now. Just so we know, the period for sine x is equal to 2 pi, or 360 degrees, but that's a point that we'll touch on later. Now, moving on with those exact same window settings, what I'd like you guys to do is just give y equals cos x a try. Now, I apologize, it's slightly disorientated right here, but we're going to go for it anyways. So I'll label this as being that 1. I'll label that as being that -1. And then what I'm going to do is, again, I'm just going to go kind of every 2 units right there. And I know it's a bit off. I apologize for that. My later graphs will be a bit better. And what we notice about cos x is it starts to look exactly like sine x. Only with cos x, it starts at the highest point, works its way down, comes back up, and goes back up right there. And we have the same labeling right here. 90 degrees, or pi by 2, 180 degrees, or pi, 270 degrees, or 3 pi by 2, and 360 degrees, rather 2 pi. And again, if we look, it'll continue off into the other direction, exactly as we'd expect, and this will continue on forever, repeating that same thing over and over and over again. Now, what you'll notice about cos x again is it kind of just looks like sine x, but it's slightly shifted over. And we're going to call that a phase shift, but that's something that we're going to get to in a further lesson.